Hi guys, I'm back with another video and today's video is gonna be based on Venom, and this action figure I made just now because my exams got over and the deadline for the video was very close, and taking breaks is not something I do. Now, putting the figure aside, the things I used to make this guy are, first of all, flower making wires. Now these are, the best thing ever if you are making action figures, especially if they're small, because once these things are layered up, like, twisted around and formed into bundles, they are really malleable plus are really durable. That's what I used to make the wire skeleton of these figures. And if you want to know how I make the wire skeletons, look it up on my channel. I am very lazy to put up cards or annotations. Second thing you require, Fevicryl molded. Now, this thing is an epoxy based compound as it is clearly written on the packet. This used to be called Fevicryl Shelpka, but then they changed the name because that's how branding works. And then what they did was they increased the quantity of this thing by a little bit, and these two things come inside it. This is a harder and this is resin base. When you combine these two in equal quantities, you get M-Seal. Now M-Seal is a whitish substance which I used to make this thing, and M-Seal under 25 degrees Celsius dries at about half an hour or an hour, unless you live somewhere that doesn't have 40 degrees outside. Seriously, the temperature here can burn your skin. It's really bad in India. 40 degrees. We blame Jadoo for this. Now, without any further ado, let's begin with the painting and sculpting of this figure. By now, you should have a figure that looks something like this, maybe worse, maybe better. Tell it to me on Instagram at HeyHeyUday. Look at that, I even gave you my Instagram. Happy birthday. Now, I know what you're gonna say on the comments down below. This is gonna be fun. Impersonating you guys, the commenters. 3, 2, 1. Where's the head of the figure? How do you make the head? You lazy cop out. I'll tell you. This is how you make the head. Okay, at this point, I sent you here because you want to know how to make the head. Let's begin. So you're gonna need some wires, put in something like this. This is really rough. It's just I'm telling you how to sculpt the head on. So let's just say this is the head of your action figure. The action figure being right here. Okay, take some M seal, rip that part off. Rip that part off. You can be as rough as you want with your M seal because your M seal will never come back and come alive. Yeah, M seal never comes alive. Fun fact. This is the low jaw you're gonna use for the Venom figure. Yes, you have to make this in forms of jaws, not that movie. This will form the upper jaw. Now from the side, it may look really shitty because it kind of is. But that's the whole beauty of this, you see. At this point, I give up and I take out my sculpting tools, which help me cope with the fact that finger sculpting is actually kind of hard. And people who do it have actual talent, which I don't. Now, once you have this head done, you can take the rest of M seal. And now this is when the head actually comes into character. You're gonna take the M seal, make it into small, sharp, not really that sharp, really thin and sharp things, which I call teeth. This is gonna be his jaws, aren't they? So we're gonna put them on one by one. And it does look like he has a double chin. He is not Donald Trump. Calm down. Look at that, already coming into character. That is actually coming into character really fast. Now one comparison I forgot to make in this video, because I'm shooting this whole face thing after I've shot the whole video, complete entire thing, is that I forgot to compare it with my Venom Pool figure. So if you want a comparison between this guy and Venom Pool, leave a comment down below. I'll just do it in like a small Instagram photo or something. Also follow me on Instagram because it's at HeyHeyUday. I command you. If you do not, I will find you and I will delete your new Fortnite account. I'll make you one and I'll delete it for you. The teeth look really bad. So we're gonna take a sharp tool. You can just take a cutter for this and then give some shape to the teeth. Now if there's any damage to the face itself, that can always be fixed. Now because I'm copying the movie figure's head, taking inspiration from it, I'm gonna give it a little bit of a jaw, a chin. I'm gonna sculpt in the eyes, which again I have sculpted for this figure. You just don't see it because I painted too fast. That's the magic of editing. You do stuff so fast, nobody asks you how it's made. And that's how I sculpt the head. Happy birthday. Look at this now. I ruined it. Ta-na-ta. At this point, you should have something that looks like this. Now, Venom is an amazing character, even in the comics and even in his stand-alone movie. But the thing is, the Venom that I grew up with, I'm still growing up. I'm not an adult. But the Venom that I watched as a child was the Venom from the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. And as cringy as that was, it was kind of cool. I mean, not saying anything nice about that Venom. He was decent. Now, the Venom in the comics, he's amazing. Like the recent whole Null trilogy, that was amazing. And the Venom in the standalone movie, I guess he was nice. He could have been better. A lot more better. Now this Venom is loosely based off a lot of them. Like I took the lanky, buff, thin kind of proportions from the Venom from the movies. I took the symbol and the bulky face from the Ultimate Spider-Man comics. Kind of got inspired by them. I didn't exactly take them. And finally, I took the articulation from a pile of trash. Ha ha ha. Okay, articulation on the sky. Arms can go that far. Elbows can bend this far. There's a 360-degree at the arm, but I'm not going to risk breaking the wire. Legs can do that much of a spread. Legs can go forward that far and back that far. He can do a front spread. That's one good thing that comes out of this Venom. The sad thing is, because of his bulky and, thick thighs, that's all the bend you can get out of him. Sorry, I know I'm a disappointment. Now, one good thing about this Venom is he has foot articulation. That means he can do all the dropping poses and not look completely retarded. Look at that. Perfect. Now, if you want to make a Venom of your own, then watch this video once more to completely understand the concept. I'm kidding. You don't need to watch the video again. Just like the video, comment down below, and if you haven't already, do what these guys say, subscribe for more. Thanks a lot, and bye-bye.